My work focuses on helping people with type 1 diabetes deal with some of the common psychological challenges of living with the condition. There are lots of people with type 1 diabetes who are hesitant to be open about having diabetes because they feel that people are going to look at them in a different way. Having people around you who know that you have diabetes can be important because if you do need help in those instances where your blood sugars are low and maybe you are not able to get up and help yourself, that they're able to help you and they know what they can do to help you in a really effective way. I think that there's a lot of stigma around hypoglycemia and a lot of unknowns, and so by talking about it openly with friends and family, as well as caregivers like teachers or coworkers, it can take some of that stigma away. It's an important thing to think about because as people with diabetes, we have severe lows every once in a while, and while we try to avoid them as much as possible, they can happen. Talking about it in factual terms can be really helpful. Letting people know that, yeah, sometimes my blood sugar goes low, and when my blood sugar goes low, these are the things that I do. There may be times when my blood sugar is so low that I'm unable to help myself, and when that happens, this is what I need you to do. And by doing it in a really factual way, in a really matter-of-fact way, and giving people really clear instructions about how they can be helpful, it empowers them, and it lets them feel more comfortable in dealing with those situations when they do arise. I think it's also important to talk about glucagon in that conversation and let people know what glucagon is and how it works and what to do, how to administer it, as well as how to know when to administer it, when it's appropriate. And having that reminder conversation on a regular basis is helpful, especially if you're around people that you haven't seen in a while. So if you're going on a ski trip with some friends that you haven't seen in a long time, letting them know this is where my glucagon is, and this is how you know whether or not to use it, and this is actually how you use it. It's awesome because some of the newer glucagons out there, they're a lot simpler to use now, and they have very clear instructions. And so the goal here is really, one, to keep you safe, but also to make sure people are comfortable in helping you. And so maybe I think that one tip here would be every time you reach over your glucagon prescription, as the glucagon expires, to be able to have that conversation again with your with people that you are close to, whether it's someone that you're living with or whether people that you're going to be seeing on a regular basis, and then letting them know, what to do, as well as where the glucagon is located, so they can easily help you if that's something that's necessary.